Hey there, my name's Elaine and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about book feels. So the book we're going to talk about today is Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi. So this book is about a girl who has basically the power to kill people by touch. And no one knows why she has this, so everyone is scared about it and they lock her away in like an asylum. And that's basically what I can tell you about this. This book is actually really good. I suggest picking up this book. The writing is phenomenal. It's poetic, it's very metaphorical. Her writing really gets you into the story and you really can see and feel what the main character is feeling about her powers, about being locked away, being isolated. So it's very interesting. She does this thing where she crosses out words or complete sentences, like it says my touch is lethal, and it's like crossed out, but then she says my touch is power, so you kind of get what she's thinking, which is pretty cool. So definitely check it out if you haven't read it yet. And we're gonna talk about this, so I highly suggest reading this if you haven't read it yet. And then we're gonna go into spoiler section, so yeah, come back when you're done reading. All right, sounds good. Are you gone? Because I'm gonna spoil it. Okay. Okay. Juliet. Juliet is a really interesting character. I just feel like she's very, you really get into her head. So sometimes you feel like, okay, now what? I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's talk about first. Okay, the writing is great, like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's all stream of consciousness and like there's no comedic relief. I mean, you get some with Kenji at the end, which is alright because he's pretty funny, but like that's like the last 100 pages or so. The entire time in the beginning, you're like going through Juliet's mind and you're just like, oh my god, Juliet, do something else, figure something out. Like, come on. And then like we get to her thing with Adam. Like, I was surprised when he turned out to be a soldier, but like the fact that she knew him, I mean, we got that before, but I don't know if like knowing him and not even talking to him before, just like seeing him across the schoolyard counts for like love interests. Like, it felt very insta love. Like, he spent 2 weeks in her cell and like they didn't even talk during these 2 weeks. Like, okay, how, it's very Hunger Games, like Peeta falling in love with Katniss because he just saw her in the field because she was nice. That's what I'm getting from this vibe. um yeah, like, I mean, they were cute. Adam, I'm for Adam. Like, he's protecting her and he likes her because she's nice and all that stuff, which is good. And they had cute moments, especially with James when he introduced him to his little brother, so that was cool. But I'm hearing a lot of people are like Team Warner. Like, let's talk about Warner. He is confused. Like, he has stalked her all her life, and then he's like, I love you, please be with me. Like, I need more backstory. Like, I don't get why people are like Team Warner. That's like I don't know. Like, what? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you be Team Warner? He's like, I get he's trying to protect her and like love her, but he's also trying to use her, so for like political gain, and that's not love. Like, what? So yeah, and then when she tried escaping that one time and he was like, I love you, don't listen to Adam. Like, why would you trust Warner over Adam? Like, why are you doubting Adam? Like, I know he was a soldier and like betrayed you like in the beginning, but you know he's on your side after these few weeks in the whatever place that Warner has you. So why would you doubt even for a second? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is this triangle that is coming? Like, I don't understand. Why are people Team Warner? Like, I don't get it. And then can we talk about like the fact that Adam can touch her? Is he what is this? Like is he special? Like he was also not able to be dead after being in that nuclear field. Like can Warner do that too since he can touch her? And the fact that he knows he can touch her? What is this? Like are they the only ones who can touch her? Like I think James is right. He's very like his brother's like, well, conveniently you can touch her, no one else can. Is this grounds for like the love triangle? Like I don't get it. Like and then we get to the powers. Like I was not seeing this going in an X-Men direction. Like what? Like other people have her powers. I was thinking like she got some sort of mutation because of the way their society is now. Like there's no more birds that can fly, and like outside looks like really bad, and she's always looking outside. So maybe it's a mutation in their blood because like water does the thing to the body and like food. So there's that. I wasn't expecting it to go that way, like this Omega Point thing, like not at all. And then they had like these superhero suits, like what is it, The Incredibles and X-Men, Avengers, like very superhero vibes going on. So I don't know what we're trying to do here. Um, but I mean that's cool. There's a guy that like if he touches you, he can electrocute you. So at least she's not the only one, which I think is really cool. We get to learn more about the powers and how they, got them and the world building, which is really interesting. And then that brings into question Adam's powers and if the fact that Adam can touch her like a shield or something, like can he take out that shield? Like it's also we're also heading into like Twilight territory here, so I don't know where we're going. And can James do something? Like I don't know. Like the possibilities of this world are as like redone as it kind of is. We have to learn a little bit more about what they're trying to do to bring down this reestablishment. But yeah, I don't know. And can we talk about her dream, like with the birds and then his bird thing tattoo on his chest that she was like, "Oh, I saw that in my dream." Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, and then there's no birds in society. So, is this like a free flying metaphor? Can we also talk about when she almost killed Warner? Like she was like making out with him and then she was like feeling something are we going a chemistry route? Like do you like him because of that weird chemistry and you could feel him and you know he's he's not dying? Like I don't get what grounds we're trying to go here. So we'll have to see in the next book what the whole Omega Point is gonna be doing. I mean she seems kind of okay and like out for vengeance and stuff, which is kind of badass, but like I don't know, Juliet was kind of really frustrating protagonist to read. Oh, I can't touch people. Oh, I love Adam because like I've never felt like touch before. So I don't know where her mind is right now. I mean, I get it. She's been like isolated from people and that like really does a number on you when, all throughout your life you can't have human connection. So I can see why she's so woe is me all the time, but come on girl, like you have to if you want to survive, especially when she was like in Rowan, whoops, wrong one, especially when she was in Warren's clutches, like she wasn't even eating. Like she barely ate when she was in that asylum. How can she even have any like semblance of energy to like try to even think about escaping? Like no wonder she's always like fainting and like how I don't even know how Adam like didn't just pick her up and run because like she can't like when you're locked up for a year with no physical activity, your muscles deteriorate, like point blank. And if you don't eat, like you're basically a twig that can barely hold themselves up. So I don't know. I don't know, but the writing is awesome. The story was good. It was a quick read. So that's about it, I think, on my feels. Can't wait to read the next one. I'm a little scared about like the book slump for the second book that usually happens. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the second book. We're gonna see how she does in Omega Point, how Warren is. Maybe we figure out how they fall in love, if they fall in love. I don't know how this is gonna work out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't. It was an amazing book, and like, yeah, but I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments below, and we can discuss. And or you can just tell me how you feel because book feels. But yeah, my name's Elaine. See you later. Bye.